What's up, AI creatives? In this video, we're going to learn how to create clip art from beginning to end and the many ways that you can use it. As you can see here, we have a beautiful greeting card that we've created, and I'm going to walk you through step by step how to actually search for different trends on Etsy and how to use ChatGPT, DALL to create clip art graphics just like you see here in this. And you definitely want to stay to the end to get the best tips and tricks that I'm going to give you throughout this video. So let's hop right into it. So here you can see I am on Printify.com. And when you go to Printify.com, you'll go ahead and head over to catalog and you'll go down to the greeting cards. Or you can simply search, which is what I love to do. I love to just search here. You can search for greeting cards. And again, that's Printify. And then this here is the multi-design greeting cards pack. As you can see, it says 1523, and that's because you have a 5-pack. It'll let you know the different sizes, what type of paper. It'll tell you where it's assembled from. You can look at the score, the rating. Here it's from Cat Print. It tells you the average production time. It tells you what the shipping cost is, and it tells you the 2 different sizes that they have, which is a vertical and a horizontal. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and click on Start Designing. And when you go to Start Designing, you're going to get a workspace like this. Now, I'm going to show you how we got to create this clip art and how we added all these things inside of Canva. But one of the things I want you to look at is when you go to Print File Requirements, it's going to show you what files are supported inside of Printify. So as you can see, they support JPEG, which is GPG, PNG, 20 MIB, or SVG. And here is the print area size. So we're looking at a 2625 by 1725 pixel. So what you want to do, and this is the maximum size resolution, as you can see at the bottom, is you're going to go to handydandycanva.com and you're going to go to custom size and you're going to type in that size, which I already have it here. And when you type in that size, you'll have the 2625 1725, and it's going to open up into a space just like this, and you'll have the sizing. And we're going to go into how we came up with this size measurement. Now, typically they do have templates and different things like that, but here I love to eye it, and I'm always spot on every time I do. So there are some occasions where I do use the templates, which we'll go over that in another video as well. But now I want to go to DALL. So when I go to DALL, I'm going to go ahead and search for Explore GPTs. When you go to Explore GPTs, you'll go to here and you'll search by DALL, which is DALLE, and you'll see it pop up. I already have it here, so it'll start to show up. I do have the paid version of ChatGPT because it's just 10 times better. And then if you also have that, you have the projects features. And as you can see, I have a new project, which I'm calling it Valentine's Day clip art, but really it could just be couples clip art. And the reason why I have couples clip art is because this is great for me to be able to utilize. So we're going to go to the couples clip art that we started to create, and we'll go inside here. So let's go all the way down. And this one is twins clip art. So there's so many different things that you can do inside of here. But specifically, we're talking about couples today. So if you head over to Etsy.com, you'll go ahead and search by Valentine's Day couple clip art. You can also just search by couples clip art because we always talk about its riches and the niches. So listen, you want to be thinking about evergreen designs that you could create, and that's basically designs that can sell all year long. So obviously couples are celebrating different things all year long. It could be birthdays, it could be weddings, it could be anniversaries, it could be Valentine's Day, which is coming up. All of these different things names. And as you can see, as soon as I type in Valentine's Day couple clip art, you see there's a ton of different clip art images available, which I love clip art. You can use them for things like greeting cards, scrapbooking, journals, planners, notebooks, just so many different things that you can use clip art for. It's such a fun. Stickers, digital stickers, like all of these different items. But I want you to just pay close attention to the images that you see. So you have different types of images and illustrations, which I'll go over, because you know there's no gatekeeping here on this channel. And you can see these are like watercolor, and you can see that very clearly in the title. And I know just based on it, watercolor typically looks like that. You have chibi kind of clip art, digital illustrations, a bunch of different ones. So I love it. And one thing I'm noticing, and I want y'all to let me know in the comments below if you're getting value from this, to make sure you comment, share, like, and subscribe, but also let me know what you're noticing here inside. So inside, I see a lot of back clip art. And so basically you see a lot of people facing to the rear. So I really like that style. So we're going to go ahead and go for that, which we just saw in the workspace. So I already have a prompt tailored up. I love this one here too. Like, it's just giving romantic, nice love vibes. So that's what I want to go with. So we're going to go back over to the Zolly workspace. And like I said, y'all know I got y'all on the prompt. So here's the prompt that we have. And I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste it. And I just want to change it around just a little bit. So I'm going to copy and paste this prompt here. So we'll change it, the hairstyle. So we'll change it from long curly hair. Let's do long ponytail. Let's do long ponytail, hairstyle, and it's wearing a fitted. So let's change it to a pink shirt with light blue jeans, and let's change it to a red hoodie with black jeans. And we're gonna leave it with the same, like just the arm around the waist. Like, you can add in whatever it is that you want to, but this prompt seems to be working really well. So we're gonna let the ChatGPT do its thing, and it's going to give us an illustration of a couple. Now, like I said, you can use this for different types of design, like different types of occasions. So we could use this for an engagement, for different things like that. So we have this here. So we have the ponytail. And then if you want to regenerate, like, let's just say like you're not really feeling this type of look and you want to do something else, we can. But these aren't bad. So this, it did what it was supposed to do. It's definitely a watercolor because that's the style that I gave it. So as you can see, it's definitely giving watercolor, definitely a ponytail with the back facing. So here's some other ones. So I actually like this one better, like the best. So you can see the waves that's been in here. So what I would do is I would hit this download button here and it would save. And I always like to zoom in and just check everything. But I like this because it's definitely giving couples vibes. But I also like this one as well. So you click this down arrow. Listen, and if you want to sign up for the upcoming workshop where I'm showing you more in detail live on what you can do, make sure in the description you head over to this website here and go ahead to creationsmadesimple.com and sign up for the upcoming workshop. But also drop clip art in the comments. Like, I want to see it, because if you made it this far in the video, listen, you're about to get some more massive action from here. So I went ahead and saved it, and I'm going to bring it into the workspace. Now, this is important. So remember, we already resized this custom size, and we already made it inside of here specifically for Printify. Printify is a print on demand that will actually print these greeting cards for you. If you have the proper dimensions, you can also print greeting cards at home. Very inexpensive. You would buy some cardstock paper, you would print it out, and you could fold it, or you could bring it to your local print shops. You just want to make sure whatever it is you're doing, you get the specific dimensions. So like I said, in this case, we know that the dimensions here are 2625 by 1725. Now, inside of here, I just literally put a line in the middle because I just know that that's going to be the middle of the card. So typically on this side, this is the front, which is the right side, and then this is the left. So you know when you fold it, this is going to be the front cover here. So what I like to do is I've also added boxes, and I can also give you the template to this as well. Inside of the description, it'll be linked as well. But I want you to comment clip art, because if you really want to learn how to make your own illustrations like this, so where you can make extra income, that's what I want to see in the comments. So I just have this here as a place savers, and I can kind of eye it. So I could leave this here, but I already know. So I took the place savers off. So now I'm just going to keep this here, because now I know that it's aligned. It's in the middle because I've already tested it and I've already made sure that everything is inside the margins here. So when it's off to get printed, it looks good, which I'm going to show you a preview. So now going back, what I want to do is, because I just duplicate this, I want to go ahead and actually delete all this out. But the first thing I need to do is I need to upload that listing. But first I just got to make a few changes to the actual photo. I'm going to have to change this to, because for some reason it's downloading as a web. So I need to change it to the JPEG. So once I change it to the JPEG, we'll be good to go. Oh, wait. First, let me download the right image. Okay. So let's go back. Here's the right image. So we'll go ahead. We'll download this one, which I believe I already downloaded, but let me just go ahead and refresh it so we can see it. All right. So we've downloaded this. And like I said, we're going to save this. We're going to make sure this is saved as a JPEG. And now once we save this as a JPEG, we'll be able to bring it into the Canva space, because it won't let you bring it in as that WebP file. So if you ever get that funny file from DALL-E, don't worry, you just would rechange it as a JPEG. So now I'm going to go to upload files, and I'm going to upload that file, which is going to be this actual one that we just did. So now I'm going to bring this in. And what you could do is you could line it up right here on top of it. As for me, I know it's the template, so I could go ahead and just kind of like move it up if I want to. But I'm always going to go to background remover. Now, this here has the crown. So that means that you have to have a Canva Pro version. Highly recommended. A little over $100 a year, but so worth it, because you can do so many different features, which I have tons of videos showing you different things on what you could do. So a lot of times I could just go like right over this design, but I'm just going to delete this out just because I know where to place it. Now I could go in and look for like different quotes and different things like that, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to make it a pink. And then I just want to change the words to pink because I wanted to give it kind of like some pop, but maybe I might, I kind of like the pink because it kind of gives it some flavor, makes it a little bit different. So I always just duplicate this just to keep the original, and then I delete the line out because now I have my design. I am going to move this over just a little bit. You can close this in as well if you want to, but I'm going to move this over, and then I might do it in red just to see how it looks in red. And y'all let me know which one y'all like better, the red or the pink. But we'll go ahead and we'll leave it like this. So we'll have like two different versions, and we'll see which one we like better. So we'll download both. So I'm going to download page 4 because now I have everything. And the way you can find these quotes, you could also write your own, is you could just go to love quotes inside of here, and there's so many different ones. So you have this one here. So let's just say I wanted to duplicate this. I could delete this out. And I could bring this in. So matter of fact, let's do this one. So instead of it being a red, I could change it to the pink, or I could have it as the red, but I would have it like as a brighter red, and I would make it red right here. So I would always make the reds match. So yeah, we'll do this one here just to give it a little bit of a difference, and then we'll keep this one here at the top. So that way we have two different kind of styles, and we can save both of them and see which one we like the best. So that is simply how you add in different designs. And then you would do the same thing for the inside. So this is the different cards that I've done. And then this would be the inside. So you would just bring this in. So this text here I'm using is swung note. And I like it because it matches very closely to the title here. So I like the font to kind of stay the same. I don't really like to deviate from it. And then here is red hearts. You could change it to whatever the color is. If you want to change it to yellow, if you want to change it to pink, whatever the color is, whatever you wanted to say in the inside, you're able to do, which I'll show you in Printify that you're able to do that as well. So we're going to go back up because obviously I've made a lot of different designs in here. So we're going to focus on page 4 and 5. So I'm going to go to share, and when you go to download, remember inside of Printify, you can download it as a PNG. So I'm going to make sure I have current page selected, which is page 4. Then I'm going to download that. And you can actually download more than one page at a time. So what you would do is you would go in here, and instead of select all, you would type in, and you would type in pages 4 to 5. But since we already downloaded page 5, we'll just do page 4. We'll download page 5 now. So now we should have 5 altogether. So I've done 5 of these, and now we're going to head back over to the cards. So I already have card 1 here. I have card 2. I have card 3, and now we have 2 more left. So I'm going to upload, and I'm going to take card here. We're going to upload that to the device. So you just go to upload, and then we're going to do card number 5, and then we're going to do number 5. And you want to make sure that you're saving these in order in your folder, which I typically do. So these are all the different cards, and here are the inside. So obviously we talked about the inside of the card, which you could put different sayings as it makes sense, but it's exactly the same. And you would just move it over on the left hand side, because when you fold the card, and technically you can have words on both the right and the left, it just depends on what type of greeting card you want to make and how you want it to be. So now what I love to do is go to preview, and you'll see the first one has the preview of all the cards and the front cover, and I love it. And you could go ahead and download the mock-up as well. Here, if you just click on download, it'll ask you about like cookies and all of that good stuff. You can reject it and you can still download it. So if it does, so you just make sure you hit this download button and not that button here, because that's the cookie. So you can see here, it'll have like all the different covers. So it has the front, and then it has the opening. So a lot of different mock-up styles for you to showcase your work. And it also has this as 5 in a row as well, which is totally cool. So this actually is cool because it comes in the set already with this particular vendor, and you don't have to worry about it. And you can also change like the front cover. It doesn't have to be white, which is great. You can change it to different colors of what you want it to be. So in this case, we just made it white, but these look really, really good. Let me know again, like comment clip art in the comments if you want to make more like clip art designs like this. So I really love that. And again, you could just pull up these different mock-ups. So if we go ahead and I'm just gonna pull up the front one that we did, these look really, really good. So like, I love these a lot. So these are the last 2 that we just did. So same image, which we could change the image, but really just wanted to see how it looked with the pink versus the red. And I really like this one better, you and me. I just like the style of the heart and all of that. And I think the red is just kind of like very overbearing in this one. So I would change probably the letters back to red, but I would do this style of the card. So I do like to switch it up just to have that variety. You could probably make 1 or 2 the same, but I like the way this looks. So again, there's so many different styles that we could create. So we could go back in, and again, I have the prompt here for you to use so you don't have to worry about it. And we'll go over all things prompting and how to make your own clip art. Just don't forget to comment clip art. And if you've made it to the end, that means you are really enjoying this. So I want to see clip art inside of those comments. If you are looking to learn more and you want to do a live training with me, a live workshop where we go over all of this, showing you how to earn extra income, again, it'll be left in the description. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And in the next video, we'll be going over how to make other clip art designs that are selling as well on Etsy and other sites as well.